Let's go to line number one, once again to Labrador. Good morning, Jim Learning. You're on the air.
Morning, Barry. How are you?
I'm very well this morning. Thank you, sir. How about you?
I'm mostly run out right now. I'm trying to back up from your conversation with Nick. Thanks for sticking up for us, by the way. And he's right. There's a lot of flags in our territory, the Innu, the Inuit, and us. We don't have one, sorry. And they could all be run on a pole somewhere. That's never going to be a problem. But you ask any of us who we are, whether we're Nunavut, whether we're Nunavut, or Nunavut, or Innu. And first, we're Labradorians. Just like first, you're a Newfoundlander, but you're Irish, right?
Yes, sir.
So I don't think that's a very valid argument. It seems like pandering again just to put us down. So they have to put up every bunting in the territory because we're going to put the Labrador flag up. I mean, we are an entity. We have a western border. We have the sea to the east. So we are an entity. And when you're coming into this territory, why shouldn't you tell people where they're at? If they're on the island, that's no problem. They're coming into that part of the territory. But why can't we be distinct? Why is he fighting this? We are going to win this battle. We are. That flag is going to go up. It's going to go up in both places. And it's going to, people will say put it up, and we will put it up.
I don't dispute that. I think the end result is inevitable. I think that flag will be on the official border crossing, so to speak, for Labrador. I think you're right on that front. Like I said to Jordan Brown this morning, Jim, is this simply a matter of symbolism, which is, one of the issues that people have from Labrador with the way the government has treated Labradorians and the land itself? Is this strictly a matter of symbolism, or does it have more weight to it than that?
No, well, in my mind, speaking for me, of course, it tells me that it's my symbol. Say, oh, great, we're Labrador. Okay, the flag is what you look at to see it. We're in Labrador. There's the Labrador flag. Well, you see it all over the world, actually, but for sure, it's a symbol for me. Absolutely, it reflects that it's Labrador. And I know I don't want to make a big fuss about beating people up for not wanting to put our flag up, because, like I say, inevitably this will happen, so there's no need to beat people up and stir a lot of dust about it. But I just want to defend on that point. And as for tourism, it's a good point for tourism, too. And he said if he's been around this thing for 33 years and we still don't have that flag up, well, he's not been speaking up for us, obviously.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. I find it to be something that where if there's an easy olive branch to extend for relations between the island and Labrador, this would be one of those easy opportunities to acknowledge that there is a growing number of people, including combined councils, and as you said quite eloquently, there's different groups that are under different banners or labels, but you're all Labradorians first. So this could be one where it would be an easy decision that would have a proactive end result. Anything else you'd like to say about it this morning, Mr. Lerner?
No, you summed it up nicely, and that's the way it's going to go.
I appreciate your time as always.
Thank you.
Stay in touch. Bye-bye. Bye. Jim Lerner calling from the big land, and I mean, the flag kerfuffle, it may indeed be in some people's mind a very small issue, not worth your time and your patience or your brain space, but it is actually bigger than that. It's bigger than that for the people in Labrador, which makes it a bigger issue. If it's only about a piece of cloth being flown, then we could treat it as such. But it's very easy to tell that given the combined councils, the different entities in Labrador that make up the broad stroke of Labradorians, it's a bigger deal. And that's why we're giving it the credence and the airtime that they believe it deserves, and I agree with them. It might not be the be-all and end-all, but it's representative of a bigger issue, which makes it a bigger issue.